Oh, welcome back, guys. With another episode on rust and restoration. We're back on the Hymac this week. Another job that needed doing for a while. You would have seen there from that little montage on the intro there. Previous attempts this summer have failed. So the issue we have is the seals are weeping on the head of this cylinder here quite significantly, to the point that the machine's can't be run as it is. So we need to split this cylinder, pull out the rod, remove the piston, so we can get at and change these seals in this head flange here on the cylinder. But the issue we're having is this pin is solid.
Oh, it's tight.
Very tight. We had dubious amounts of heat into this. We hit in it with sledges, even to the point then we even put a pecker on the back of a 3CX against it, and it's tight. It did move slightly with the pecker, but the downfall to that was there's so much movement in this arm. We were losing a lot of the impact, so we ended up doing more damage than good, to be honest. So we're going to revisit this today. I think we just talked about this a little bit now off camera. I think what we're going to do, there looks to be enough room in here to be able to get a thin 9-inch grinding disc between the eye, or down the sides of the eye here. So I think we're going to cut either side of this, chop the pin, so we can then remove the eye from between the bosses. We can get that cylinder up out the way, and then we can tackle these two halves of the pin then individually. Like I say, the issue with this is these bosses are so big, there's so much surface area on these bosses, and there's no grease getting into these whatsoever. I know there's no grease nipple in here at the minute. That was taken out previously. But these have had no grease whatsoever in their lifetime.
40 years they've been in there.
They are, as you can imagine, sea solid. But we do have a thermic lance. We've acquired a thermic lance. We managed to pick one up pretty cheap. So, if needs be, once we get this eye out of the way, we can lance the pin either side in each boss.
If we can get the rod out, well, at least then we can change the seals, and in the front of the ram is a wiper seal. Got the diagram to show the seals, which we'll go through later when we've got the ram out. But the main task for today, try and get this ram out.
Yeah, get this eye free.
Yeah.
Pull this rod out.
Well, let's see how we get on. How are we looking?
Yeah, it's going through pretty well actually. We've run out of room now. That 9-inch, this 9-inch disc's not quite big enough. The nose of the grinder's sitting on the eye now.
Right. Yeah.
See if I put it that way, it's sitting on the outside of the arm.
Yeah.
You have to step up to a bigger grinder, I think. Just chuck us, or pass us a new disc from there, just to make sure there's no. we've got most of the way through there with a 9-inch grinder, but you just saw the nose of the disc is not quite big enough to go all the way through. The nose of the grinder is hitting on the eye here, and even if I spin the grinder around this way,
There's more than 4 in that pack.
aye, what do I pack of 4?
Yeah.
Sitting on the outside of the arm as well. I don't think these discs have worn down that much. I don't think we're going to gain anything by. No, we're not going to gain anything by putting a fresh disc on. So we'll step up to a bigger grinder, I think. Out with the big guns.
He said.
We have well. No.
No. Ah.
Well, that was over before it even began. No fuel. Right. Let's top it up and I'll try again.
Through?
He's through. Nicked the boss slightly at the bottom, but that's the thing we can
You can
dress.
shim that out.
We can dress that up, can't we?
That's no problem. It's
Even if we've got
better.
to run a bit of weld on him, just build him back up and dress him back, that's no problem.
Better.
Caught the arm a little
This
bit. There,
must
like.
be the side.
Yeah, and just looking at that now, because as we grind it now, then it looks like the pin is free on this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you chuck us that pry bar, look. Have a look at it.
Oh, there you are, yeah. Oh, there you
Look
are.
at that.
Well, that's half a success.
Clean through.
Not bad cut in. Fair play to you.
Um,
This side is
must
the...
be this side. That means the problem's halved anyway, can it?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So all we do now is shove this over to this side, if we can.
And when
Looking for a drift, they're going in my hand. Ready? Yeah.
this is where you got trust.
Yes. it's going. That should be right. As long as we can
Yeah, don't
give the disc down, eh?
Oh, taking the newness off it there.
Scratch the paintwork. Go straight in with that 12-inch grinder, I think.
Yeah.
It'll be a thicker disc as well. It might might stay a little straighter as well. Don't get as much deflection in the disc.
Yeah. So this is going to be the...
Let's try this side then. Alright, so it's actually a new day here. We had to leave a little earlier than expected yesterday, but we managed to get the pin cut, the eye retracted there from between the bosses. I think we're just going to have a quick go here today now, putting a bit of heat into this boss. I'm going to try and drive it out one more time before we look at potentially lancing it out. We've got a bit more room now. I think we'll be able to get stand up on here and get a good swing at this, especially with this this half of the pin being removed. I actually was able to last night to utilise this old half of the pin here and welded an extension on there, and we're going to use this as a bit of a, or attempt to use this as a bit of a drift. Just run a quick weld around there. But hopefully with this, because this pin is the correct size for the bore and diameter in this boss, we can get a good hit on this. Yeah, see how it goes. at it. I have to pass that up to me.
Yeah. She's going.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Hang on a minute.
On the inside of the can.
Inside?
On the inside of the pin as well.
How do we get it on there?
Pour it on the bread.
Now it's going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Aye, watch out. Watch out and don't drive back in.
Here she goes.
That one's stuck in there now.
Ah, right.
Just knock that one back a bit. Well, that's it then.
Oh,
There we go.
not totally out yet. So we have to switch to the smaller bar now, because this pin's not quite long enough. It's mushroomed on the end, so if I hit it anymore, it's going to get stuck in the box again.
And it's just been knocking it back and forth.
I did mean to bring another piece of this to chuck in as a packer, the spacer, to give us more travel, but I forgot. But I think it's I think we've broken the back of it now.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's see.
Yeah. Every hit is coming out now.
Good.
Yeah. Oops.
This is why, yeah, I know. This is why it's key that you have a pin that's the same size as the ball.
So it gives you a
Yeah.
square.
You would have never broken that with this, just using a bar like this.
Oh! Should I go and pick that up? No.
No, I wouldn't touch that.
That's a little bit hot.
If you have a look at the inside of that bolt,
What's that?
That's why she was tight. A bit off that way. Got all the rust in there. Dry as a bone as well.
There is no way to grease these.
Yeah,
though.
I think I'm in two minds. Well, when we put it back together,
Yeah.
drill through here and put 2 grease nipples in.
Yeah.
Just so this side gets a little bit of grease. To stop
Even
it
if
seizing
it's-
up.
Yeah.
I know it's not going to do anything because that's not going to move. They're not pivots, are they? So it's more
You
of
could-
just anti-seize.
You could put it in there and spin it around, so it's.
Yeah. Oh, I'm chuffed with that. I'm glad I came out.
Yeah. Really,
Um,
really good.
happy but disappointed. I was quite looking forward to
Using the.
trying the thermal lamps. I've never used one before, but I'm sure there'll be plenty more opportunities coming up. As I said in the previous video we did on the machine, I'd love to take this, or eventually want to strip this backactor off here, refresh it all it needs to in and paint it up. So I imagine there's going to be a couple more.
I think we're gonna have to fight for every pin now.
Yeah.
This
So I think
is.
we'll be using the thermic lance quite a bit when it does come to actually stripping this apart. But that's not in the plans right now. I think what we're going to run this for another year, have another show season out there as it is.
Yeah, if we can get the ram seals in.
I mean, this machine doesn't do a lot of work. It's lucky if it does 3 shows a year, but
Yeah.
I think we'll run it, or what we can next year through show season, and then maybe we look at starting a restoration on it. The sun's come out.
There's a bit a bit tight that is, I don't know.
Shouldn't be any pressure in it, should there?
Ah. Which line is this on now? This is
I'm
the-
just under on both anyway. I would. Otherwise you're going to create a vacuum on the bottom end of this
she'll step back in.
cylinder.
Yeah. This is where we get covered in oil. Famous last words. You have to remember not to start it up now. Oh, we should just squirt oil everywhere.
Blank them off as well.
Yeah. I don't think you'll get the 2 of them in there, will you?
That line in the bottom line is going to be sucking anyway.
Yeah.
So if you come over here now, you just have to hold that for a minute.
You'll have to
And
go
then
gentle on
yeah,
there.
we'll go gentle and just pick it up. Oh, wait on. Hello. Alright, so that went pretty well actually. That should be nearly all of the oil out of that cylinder now. So we're going to go ahead now, crack these 4 bolts off here, split the head flange away from the top of the cylinder, and hopefully we can withdraw this rod. Just be careful when we pull this out now. Hopefully it's not going to be so tight that between the two of us we can manhandle this out. Just want to be careful not to scratch this chrome, because it is in, to be fair, it is in very good nick. So it doesn't appear to be any marks on it whatsoever, so not in the critical areas anyway. They are in the area that actually runs back and forth through the seals.
I think I tightened them up to see if I could stop the leak. That's wishful thinking.
That's not how it works. I said that's not how it works.
No, I did think that. One of them was extremely tight. I think it may have been that one.
I don't know. The sun is bright.
You know, if these are better design than the C collar, you know, the C spanner.
Them C nuts are a pain in the ass. So as you saw previously, the leak was actually from between this head flange here and the top of the actual cylinder. So it would be this seal here that's actually leaking, and if you have a look at it closely, it's completely flat, that seal, and it's really, really hard. So it would have been seeping out past this seal end and coming out between the this flange and the top of the cylinder here. We could get away with just changing this seal, and that would mean we wouldn't have to take the piston off the end of the ram, because we'd be able to get this seal over the top of the piston. But
well, we don't know low.
I think, yeah, while we've come this far,
We've learned.
providing we can get the piston off, we'll split this and we'll change the seals,
The wiper seals.
the wiper seals in here as well,
We've learned from past experience.
and the main seals.
We go down so low and don't do Don't do it while we've got it apart. You've seen the rigmarole, we've had to get this off.
It's completely flat, that's it.
Whoops, sorry. Obviously we'll give it a good clean before we put it all back. We've got bits of flakes of paint.
Yeah, so the next challenge then is getting this rod out of the cylinder. That's it. We're just going to cover this up as best we can with some rags, just in case we do end up dropping this rod.
Just to support it. Yeah, might be a good idea actually. Right, want something on the back end or are we alright? Because that is tight.
Yeah, it's going to be tight, isn't it? I don't know, might be able to work in.
If I get one either side?
Yeah, one either side, we'll put our bar through it.
Yeah.
We'll rock it back and forth. Put a bit of pressure this wheel. Short the spinning in it really.
Can you see the seals yet?
No, I think it is going now. Try and twist it. Twist it out. Keep moving.
Hard to tell with this seal. Should I hit this?
That's gone, is it?
Has it dropped now? Yeah, they're supposed to be like that.
It's supposed to be split, isn't it? I was looking at it and thinking, Jesus, it's split the piston.
Yeah. No, that's the clever idea. Instead of a nut on the back,
Yeah.
they just lock,
right.
push together in
A
there.
bit like what you have on valves.
Yeah,
On valves then.
yeah, it's a really clever idea.
Oh, you shouldn't have any trouble getting that piston off then.
No, no. And then those sleeves, or those seals, sorry, they just slide over the same diameter as the rod. Really good idea. I got a diagram of it.
That's good, that is. Bring in a bit closer, look at that.
Yeah, really good. Because many of them you've got to get the big castellated nut off.
Yeah,
the
well
back.
that's why I mentioned if we can get a piston off,
Yeah,
because I know the trouble you
No,
usually have with getting them nuts off.
I know I did the slew seals before the steam show.
That's a cracking idea, isn't it?
Yeah, really good.
Right, cover that up in rag now then. And, into the workshop to tear it down, is it?
Yeah. Well guys, we're going to cut this video here now. I think we've got enough content. Let us know if you prefer the shorter videos or you think this one warrants its own video. Obviously to put the seals back together on the piston, keep it clean, and then we're going to reassemble it. Yeah, let us know in the feedback. Clever idea by Hymac, you know, to put the split bush on the end. It's really good. So we should should be straightforward to rebuild this. I got the new seal kit. I've ordered that off. You can still get the Hymac spares from a place up in Much Wenlock in Shropshire, and they come as a kit. So we've got the kit for the head, and we've got all the seals. We've got the diagram. When we go into reassembling it, I'll show you the diagram from the parts manual, and we'll give it a go. As always, guys, thanks very much for your support. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Your support is greatly appreciated and allows us to bring you more content like this. We've got lots more content to go. Stick with us, and we'll catch you the next time. Cheers now.